Bossman show, the Boss Report with my name, main Nacho, main Nick. Unfortunately, our month has ended, Nick. Second quarter of the year now is April. Those jabronis take over now after the great month of March, brother. How you dealing with it, man?
I mean, I'm dealing with it all right. Just hold another month.
Yes, indeed. I think it's interesting, Nick, this week that two teams that you and I both know well are playing this week. It's funny to see that on TV. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's weird, but it is what it is. Though one team likes me, the other one doesn't. One team texts me, the other one just be like, "Okay." So I'm
One
good.
team accepts when they play it, the other team doesn't accept when they play it.
Yep. When I want to accept it, don't want to.
One team got renovations while another one got some too and accepted theirs and was okay with it. I'm just saying.
Then the next day we want a new one. What you need? You know what, bro?
You know what? They resemble Florida people because they never stop. It's always something. These people.
There's always something. Always
That,
can't have not one week off.
think about this. A Florida person would destroy their own equipment to get something else. Does that ain't that what somebody else did to try to get something else?
They
Destroy their
tried.
own stuff.
They tried.
Does that resemble someone in Florida would do?
Or lie to try to get a new one.
Exactly. I got to return this back because it was broke when you broke it yourself. Get you a refund. I'm just saying.
Do what you gotta do, but we see you. That's all I can say.
No doubt. Well, Nick, we see some texts right there. We got F12. Cop seen on camera punching teenager for riding an ATV and giving him the middle finger.
For what?
He punched a teenager on camera for riding an ATV and giving him the middle finger.
Wow. And that was on tape.
Yes.
I guess he feared for his life that a middle finger was gonna hurt him.
Mm-hmm. Him feelings were hurt.
Pretty much. Him feelings were hurt.
Like somebody else we know who has an arena that they don't like. I'm just saying.
Him feelings hurt.
Mm-hmm. Him feelings are hurt. Well, get this. White Michigan man admits to beating black teen with bike lock because, quote, he is black and niggas don't belong here.
Okay, he hit a teenager with a bike lock.
Yes. And said, quote, niggers don't belong here.
I think that's a I think that's a reasonable reason to run a fade.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the parents or cousins or uncles or whoever want to run that fade. But
Mm-hmm.
that's a reason for one.
Yes. That is just, I'm a racist. I don't give a damn. Screw you. I'm gonna tell you how I feel.
Right.
Well,
Folks are still.
speaking of racist, apply pressure. Major League Baseball moves All Star game from Cobb County, not Atlanta, Cobb County,
Cobb
the
County.
Cumberland Braves, in response to the GOP governor, the no good purge pimp Brian Kemp, signing these Jim Crow voter suppression laws.
I mean, it was bound to happen. That was the next big event to come to that county. So I think for me, it's more like I am shocked that they went with it, but at the same time, I didn't like the Braves' so response to it.
When did the same Atlanta Braves left Summer Hill and Capitol Avenue because their white conservatives season coach that would come to the hood to watch their team play.
Right. We all know why you left.
And you can't even get the martyr to go see the Braves play in Cumberland. Not even a town. Cumberland Business District in Cobb County.
Yeah, which is a whole damn mess. That's terrible traffic coming through there.
Yeah, but it's purposely the martyrs not go across the bridge, the Chattahoochee River, to Cobb County. So the
Right.
poor black fans can't even ride the martyr out there to watch the Braves play.
There's also racism, and they don't want Marta out there anyway. You know,
Hmm.
you know that history. That's kind of a messed up history as well. But for the people that don't know, it was voted a long time ago to not have Marta come out to the Cobb County area because they were afraid that black people were coming.
Yes.
So you have that little tidbit, and then you add them moving to Cobb. It's kind of like, okay, so you don't want your black fans to come out that way because you know Marta is a cheap way to get there.
Hmm.
So
So only people out of the Braves are their white fans in the northern burbs. They say
right,
they don't
so
want to come to the hood to watch the Braves play.
yeah, so that's how it really feels. That's how they feel. So far as I am concerned, I'm glad they took the game away. I just wish the Braves had a better response to it.
They can't because they are who they are. They are the
Yeah.
Cobb County Braves, the Cumberland
Right.
Braves, the Cumberland Business District Braves, the CBD Braves, whatever you call it. They're not the Atlanta Braves. They're the Cumberland Business District, CBD Braves. Yes, the CB. They are some big neek. They are BDS's neek.
Oh Lord, here we go. All right, we started early, but
They they are some buck dancing sambos. What they are.
I just feel that they should have did a better job with that announcement. Also, for Kemp to be like this is cancel culture is kind of like the funniest thing ever. Like your former president's trying to cancel you.
Exactly. But see on the right wing though, it's cancel culture when it goes against their little narrative. It's cancel culture.
Right.
When it's with the narrative, oh, you're the best thing ever. And you know what? I'm just saying. That's what it is. Brian Kemp, the purge pimp. Screw you and your dadgum Senate Bill 202. You country bumpkin, you. You no good want to be Elmer Fudd with your talking like this. Our Georgians will not be revoked, will be protected, blah, blah, blah. Folks, let's your integrity is the new vote suppression. That's the new code. When black people, black and brown people vote, it's a fraud. That's what they're saying.
And just making it harder. I just understand why would you want to make it hard for black people? You're gonna make it harder for your other voters, for your voters as well. So how does that work?
It's gonna backfire on the purge pimp Brian Kemp, that no good Brad Raffensperger and Gabriel Sterling, all them jabronis up in the Georgia State House, Secretary of State, the Deputy Secretary of State, all them jokers, and that stupid sucker, that no good purge pimping fool. And shout out to Fonnie Willis, the day of Atlanta, dropping charges against Vince Park Canyon, who should not have been arrested for knocking on that stupid fool's door when he signed that horrible bill on the picture of a plantation.
There's so many symbols, bro. So many, bro.
Folks,
Wow.
Atlanta is one thing. The rest of Georgia. I'll say this. Shout out to the one team that's true to Atlanta, the Atlanta Hawks. I'll give them that credit much. I'll give them that much credit. The Falcons train in Flowery Branch, Georgia, in Hall County. They only play there on Sundays. The Falcons not in the community of Atlanta.
Hmm.
The Braves are in Cobb County. But the Hawks, I'll give them credit. They in the community. They are true to Atlanta. I'll give them credit. I was going to give the Hawks tonight.
All right. All right.
So we made up for whatever they may think that we said wrong earlier.
I didn't say a word.
Just saying.
I didn't say nothing false.
You did. You did. They don't love you like that. Paul Pierce fired out this drunken ESPN stripper field IG Live. And I, Paul Pierce wasn't doing nothing wrong, in my opinion, except put it on Instagram.
I mean, he wasn't doing nothing wrong, but putting it on Instagram when you work for Disney is kind of like a yeah, you want to get fired type thing.
But personally, I'm glad he's gone. I hate his announcing anyway. Between him, Kendrick Perkins, Richard Jefferson, they're terrible. I don't want to hear these jabronis. They make no sense.
I'm still surprised Kendrick Perkins still has a job doing it. So it's just whatever with me.
He adds no value.
Nothing.
Like I used to love the jump, but when I see Perkins on there or Pierce or Ryan Hollins or Jefferson, I'm like, I'm turning that crap off. Now adding Robert Ory was good, but you lost. I mean, El Hassan, no more T Mac. I don't really want to watch it.
I just think they need to find some players that can actually make you want to watch it.
Yeah,
I don't think they have any. I don't know anybody that would make you want to watch it. That make you say, I might want to watch it because they on here. I don't know. I can't think of anybody. Just directly.
when Fizdale and Stan Van Gundy were on there, I would watch it.
Yeah, they were good. They were good.
And Amin was good.
I think it's because who?
Amin and El Hassan.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I just think if you got people that know a little bit of the inside part, coaching inside and play a part, that's a perfect combination. That's how I feel. And that's Dennis does a good job. So does Van Gundy. So I mean, get somebody that just knows how to deal with the topics.
Yeah, because Paul Pierce is being trying to make do hot takes, and Kendrick Perkins knows nothing. He was
Tired.
terrible.
I'm
Ryan
tired
Hollins was
of
terrible,
that.
and Rich Jefferson is annoying too.
I'm just tired of hot takes. Just give me what you feel is right. Stop just saying
Yes,
just be controversial.
yes.
Being controversial is just
We got this fadeaway jump off. Larsa Pippen splits from married Malik Beasley says, "quote People assumed it was serious, but it wasn't." I feel bad for her son who goes to Vanderbilt, who gets clowned all the time because his mama's
I mean, he doesn't.
an around the way girl.
I mean, I don't think he. I think he feels a little messed up, but I know, man, somebody else's mom probably doing the same thing, but just she ain't famous. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know the whole situation anyway, so I can't really
Hmm.
talk about it as much. I just know that I think the son probably feel messed up about it, but he shouldn't. There's a lot of mamas that's like that.
We got this crazy hot take artist. Brandon Marshall was passionate but wrong in being loud about NBA contracts, and only four dudes in the NBA teams have guaranteed contracts. Saying it, and he was loud and wrong. Well, Brandon
Yeah,
Marshall on the Atlanta Hawks, Trey Young, John Collins, Oneko Kongwu, Kevin Herter, DeAndre Hunter, guaranteed contracts. Now, Skylar Mays, who else? Brandon Goodwin, Bogdan Bogdanovich, Danilo Gallinari, Clint Capella. I named more than four guys the Hawks have guaranteed contracts already. He's already wrong.
I mean, most of them most of the NBA contracts are guaranteed. So
Solomon Hill, guaranteed contract. Tony Snell, guaranteed contract on the
it
Hawks.
don't matter. You can be gone for 2 years, and you still gonna get your check.
Yes.
It
He was
doesn't
just
matter.
loud and wrong for no reason. He's on FS1 every morning with that Nick Wright character. That's
I
just
mean,
wrong.
when you wrong, you wrong, but you was just so loud and wrong. Like
I
he
just
thought he
named
was.
10 dudes on the Hawks that had guaranteed contracts.
Man, you
That
can look at you
fast.
can literally look at every roster and be like, all these folks get all of them guaranteed. This folks that's literally not on the roster, haven't played in the NBA 3 years, is probably getting paid at some other team right now.
Josh Smith with the Pistons.
Yep, still getting paid. That's how it is in the NBA.
Hedo
Guaranteed.
Turkoglu.
I mean, that's the NBA. Get your guaranteed money. Get your money, bro.
I mean, that's my thing. If you're gonna be an analyst, at least know what you're talking about.
And that's why I'm tired of hot takes at this point in my point in life. That's a guaranteed hot take right there. Like, how can you just not look it up and see that these are mostly guaranteed contracts?
But what funny was how Channing Frye, Chad Johnson, Andre Johnson looking at him like you crazy.
because they know. All the contracts are guaranteed almost. They know it.
It was embarrassing.
It's embarrassing to look at. But he's a meme now, so therefore, more fun.
Yes. Got this seriously. New Jersey man arrested for strangling a Burger King employee after argument over a mask.
Man, just wear the damn mask. Hopefully the employee's straight though. Hope he alright. See he or she it all right.
I see you right now.
Hmm?
I see you right now.
What?
Yeah,
No.
I see you for getting strangled. Yeah,
Nah. Nah. No. Not that. Not over a mask at that.
exactly. Well, Maryland man arrested for throwing baseball through drop through window at Wendy's for not getting his frosty the right flavor. It was vanilla rather than chocolate. Threw baseball through a damn drop through window. And I got arrested for it.
I know it's a different taste between both of them, but goodness, a baseball?
First of all, once again, how you have a baseball on deck ready to go?
They must was playing with their son or they just was playing with friends. I don't get it. Like a whole baseball.
On deck ready to go.
Ready to go.
Wow.
Yeah, boy. Tell you, sums up.
Neat. The versus battle. What are your thoughts on hearing Steve Harvey's story every damn song? Him being loud and country as hell for no reason, ruining the great verses from the music from Earth, Wind and Fire and Ozzy Brothers. And your thoughts on the Ozzy Brothers playing some R. Kelly hits? I ain't gonna lie, I listen to R. Kelly still. I don't give a shit. I listen to R. Kelly still. I'm not gonna stop listening to R. Kelly. His music is his music. I grew up on it.
Honestly, I mean, I get why they needed a host, but at the same time, pick somebody that's not going to tell the story at
Make
the
it
every
about
time
themselves.
to make it about themselves. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? I would be more like a lot. Some people liked them. I didn't like them.
I hate him.
I just don't feel you need to tell the story between every song and also cut a song short so he can tell his story.
And back to DJ Nice. How about D Nice sucker? His whole song about his man's name.
Don't
I'm D
come.
Nice.
I just wish D Nice played the songs longer
And
instead
not
of being
give him time to run his
not
mouth.
giving that time to run his mouth. That would have been helpful. So
And he was biased too. Earth Wind, you could tell he's on Earth Wind and Fire. You could tell he was biased.
he played some songs a little bit too long for them, and then
Mom,
played
mom,
it short.
but I'm talking about Steve Harvey.
Oh,
He was
okay.
biased towards the Isleys. No,
Hmm.
no, I mean Earth Wind and Fire, rather. He was biased to Earth Wind and Fire. He was biased. Every song, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Got my bicycle and what the see the girl and the blah, 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 blah. Like, shut up, fool. I didn't come here and watch this to hear you run your big Mr. Potato Head mouth. You
Hmm.
butt dancing Sambo.
I just I just didn't hear his mouth it was on.
I want to
That's
hear
it.
Ron Isley and Phil with them Verdine do their job and Maury do their job. Not Maury, but what's the cat's name? Do their job. And Ernie Isley Ernie Isley on the guitar, man. Dude was killer with the guitar, bro.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
he
tell you, folks. Listen to the intro to that song, Summer Breeze. That first minute is killer.
yeah, yeah, he had to play for that one.
Summer breeze. Hey, that first part of Summer Breeze is killer, man. That's the part with the guitar and the beat before it goes into the song.
Right. I mean, he had to. They told him to play for his life.
You know? But Steve Harvey ruined it for me. But I enjoyed it, but the Steve Harvey part made me sick. He gonna
Hmm.
get mad, talking about I'm talking too much and Bob. Yeah, she talking too much. At the in the mission, they just told him, Steve, talk too much, Steve. People ain't liking you talking too much. He came back in the attitude.
Can't be mad that people want to hear more music in your mouth.
Exactly. And then he was crying. Sometimes he was crying doing something, so his crying is doing some songs. He was tearing up back there.
Hmm.
Like, this dude always crying about something.
Hmm.
Oh wait, what a weakling. Have a backbone for once, sucker. Golly. And I admit, I just liked his sitcom. I just liked that Showtime. But as I got an adult, I learned who he really is. I'm like, I can't. Why do I like that show?
I mean, he's more annoying as a person. So
And I'll admit again, I love that song when the funk hits the. I love that song. I know the words to the song. Listen to my head. I like the show. I love the words to my song. You can get with me. I know the words to the song still. So yeah, whoo wee, folks. They're going to Florida. I, we're done with we're done with life. They're going to Florida. Neek is back again. I don't know why. Here it goes. Florida men dressed in all black samurais sneak into a movie theater side door to throw bowling balls at movie watchers in multiple theater rooms.
bro, we got men bowling in the state of Florida now. You got a ban bowling in Florida. One way to stop it. Ban bowling in Florida.
They in samurai suits sneaking into the side door with the bowling balls. People watching movies, and the
Also,
and the six brothers on the loose still.
also, here's something else I gotta ask: how cheap are bowling balls?
They gotta be robbing it from the alley probably.
They gotta be stealing them from somewhere. Because what's that has that many bowling balls?
Yeah, I think you can only buy them from the alley, right? You don't really buy them at the store, do you?
I think you could buy them from somewhere. Sporting goods store, probably.
Neek,
Let
you
me see on.
sitting in the theater, Neek, bowling balls coming your way. What are you doing? Running? What can you do at that point?
Running the opposite direction.
You boot up with your girl or something, eating some popcorn. Oh, whoa! What is that coming at my way?
Ain't no way. You gotta go to a bowling alley to get some of them. Yep, you
Patriots
gotta
said
go
they thought
to
they was having bombs thrown at them. That was
a,
bowling balls, people. It wasn't bombs.
a bowling ball supply store.
How many weeks in a row
You
is Neek? 3, 4 weeks in a row we got these stores of bowling balls.
can't buy them in Walmart. I know that for a fact.
Gotta be Dick Sporting Goods or Academy, right? Or a bowling alley.
Yeah.
Or some bowling ball like website or something.
Yep.
Like Jesus.
Cause, ooh, boy,
I can't imagine being sitting in the movie theater again and seeing a bowling ball coming in my direction.
I couldn't imagine just seeing a bowling ball just fly out of nowhere and then sitting there and thinking to yourself, where the hell they get this bowling ball from?
See, you and I know better. We need to do these stories. See, you and I will know better now. We know that they got from somewhere crazy.
Fucking bowling ball, bro. How?
Mm, mm, mm.
A bowling ball.
Yes.
Bowling balls. Plural. More than one.
Snuck in samurai suits, all black, and tossed them in different theaters at
Right.
people.
Boy.
Overhand tossing like you throwing a football or a baseball.
It must be one of the light bowling balls or the play bowling balls, the fake ones from Walmart or something. 'Cause that don't add up.
Yeah, I would be like, nah, I'm good. Whew, we need got this black Florida man arrested after Biden office for trying to apprehend him at 7-Eleven.
I mean,
He survived Biden officer. I'm shocked.
what?
He survived Biden officer as a black man. He didn't go to jail for this. He didn't die for this rather. He survived it.
Yeah, that sounds interesting to bite somebody and still be alive right now. I don't know. I'm just happy you're alive though, but yeah. Biting?
Yeah.
No.
Well, Florida man arrested for operating an unlicensed Botox clinic while pounding four locos.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Four locos still exist here?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I'm just still shocked at that alone. Like people still drinking those?
Mm-hmm.
Like people still making drinks and chilling with those out in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Learn something new every day.
Woo-wee, we'll try this. Masturbating Florida man arrested, telling police he was stressed and came to Publix parking lot because didn't want to get caught masturbating at home around his wife.
You that scared of your wife?
Mm-hmm.
What you think your wife gonna say about you masturbating? What's gonna call you? What? Something there alone is a problem. That right there alone is a problem. So dude should have been jacking off at home, safety of his own house,
Mm-hmm.
with his own material, chilling.
Yes.
That's it. I mean, maybe you need to get a new wife.
Exactly. Exactly. Get this. Floyd been arrested for riding a go-kart in the church and run over the pastor and Stone Cold stunned him and left out in the golf cart due to the pastor coming to his house and eating some of his leftovers while he wasn't at work.
A go kart,
Yes.
church, Stone Cold Stunner, or pastor,
Even the man on the go-kart.
leftovers.
There's a lot going on.
That's a lot going on. Leftovers though.
Sorry, why was he over at the man's house though?
How was it? Look, man, I'm tired. I'm tired, man. How the hell he so many questions, bro. So many questions.
Let's try this. Florida man proposes to girlfriend using an engagement ring he stole from the other lover. They had another one.
Mm, mm. Did he buy the first ring?
He did. He stole it back from his other lover and gave it to the other one.
Okay, that makes sense, man. I can let that fly. I
Oh,
ain't even
Nick,
mad no more.
Nick, this is a versus inspired story here, Nick. Florida man arrested trying to kill his woman by taking her on a voyage to Atlantis, the Atlantis Ocean, obviously. By sending her to the ocean, saying that the Atlantis will always come back to you, trying to drown in the ocean. He will always come back to her. He was inspired by the song, the flood in the ocean, but she survived.
He tried to kill her
Yeah, by a voyage to Atlantis.
by going into the Atlantic Ocean,
Yes, the 100 Atlantic Ocean. Yes.
and she survived.
Now he's in jail for attempted murder.
He's in jail for attempted murder.
He told his Atlantis is back to you, and he
Did
would
she
always come
swim?
back to her.
Like, did she
It's
swim
what,
out? Did she what happened?
huh?
Did she swim or what happened?
Lifeguard saved her.
Okay, yeah, he's just very stupid.
He took the song literally, obviously.
All right, this is
Or
his back.
he misunderstood what the song really meant.
Yeah. Just stupid, stupid.
Um, Florida been arrested after stealing ambulance from a hospital and stopping to get some sloppy toppy on the way to his next destination and got caught.
What?
Yeah, he stole the ambulance from the hospital. He needed a ride to go get him some sloppy toppy. He stopped at the house and got caught. But he was getting topped off it. They came in and got him.
And he didn't think they was going to catch up on him.
Obviously not. He was all his mouth was on one thing. That mouth he had coming to him.
Oh boy. Sometimes you gotta use the brain.
Exactly.
Sometimes you gotta use it. I don't know if people want to use their brain, but sometimes you gotta use
Exactly.
it. Man,
Well, Florida couple charged with $5.8 million in COVID relief fraud after buying houses, cars, and throwing parties. And they were black too.
they were what?
They were black.
But man, these folks are getting this COVID money and be this house, car, condos in other state. Like, come on, man, you can't be stealing some of the spare money. They always find
Exactly.
out. They
Whoo
always
wee.
find out.
Man, they going to jail for a while.
A while. And I
Mm,
pray their lawyer give them a good deal.
mm. Whoo wee. Four more stories to go, Nick. Four more to go. Florida man shows skill and steals patrol car in Kansas in a 100-mile chase with hands cuffed behind him. Caught a half hour later after running out of gas. How is he driving with his hands behind his back?
Wait. This story makes no sense. How's he driving with his hands behind his back?
Exactly. That's my thoughts. Maybe with his knees. Maybe.
You can't drive 100 miles with your knees. You still got to push the gas.
I don't. I don't know
If
how he
you're
pulled.
super duper tall,
I don't know how he pulled it
how
off.
you swerving in and out of traffic with your knees?
I don't know how he pulled it off. Then
This don't make any sense. What do you do with his shoulder? Do you drive with his teeth? Like what?
I don't know. I can't imagine hands behind your back. I don't. I don't. I don't see it.
That makes zero sense. 0 cents. 0 cents. Zero. Somebody lying.
Well, Florida woman steals a test drive vehicle, gets tracked down by OnStar.
I mean, that's a good commercial for them if they wanted to use it. I mean, if you ever want to use something for a good commercial, it's right there. Right there. Use it.
Neek, this story is complicated, Neek. Florida woman arrested after shooting man whose Johnson she bit after he threw a bowling ball at her after doing an argument.
Threw a bowling ball at her.
Doing an argument after she bit his Johnson and he threw the
Okay.
bowling ball at her after an argument. And then she shot him to shoot him. Then she's in jail.
I mean, isn't that self defense?
Well, he got bit by her. He threw the bowling ball at her. They got in an argument, and she went and tried to shoot him.
No, I'm saying like you said that she bit his dick.
He threw the bowling ball at her.
He threw a bowling ball at her.
Which first pause there. How's the one already in the room already? let's start there.
Bowling ball, man, bowling balls supposed to be the new weapons right now. That's a hot new weapon. They gotta be. They have to be at this point in the game. Bowling balls are the new gun. So, like, first, I just want to know at this point if you threw a bowling ball at me, that means I'm fearing for my life. I might shoot myself. That's stand your ground right there.
She in jail for it right now, unfortunately.
Got a free on that one.
Final one, niggas, is Florida man arrested, stealing from Goodwill and running from the Goodwill deputies.
Why would you steal from the Goodwill when they give it away? You must don't want to pay that little for $2 from Goodwill.
Must didn't. We can go. We know what they had a certain color of the day, the color of the day they have, or the half off day, which is Wednesday, Thursday. I think I forget what day it used to be. Wednesday, Thursday, maybe.
My thing is, it's got to be. I mean, even if they were making you pay for it, it could be for that much anyway.
Hmm.
So why are you stealing it?
He in a jumpsuit for nothing. He in jail for nothing.
You in jail for almost getting something for $20.
Mm, crazy.
All right,
Well, Nick, with the end of the report today, what are your thoughts on today's report, man?
bowling balls are the new guns. Bowling balls are the new throwing knives. Bowling balls are the all-around best weapon in American history.
I think we're behind in Georgia and Tennessee, and because Florida has its own lot. Like they figured something out that we must ain't realized.
I mean, people just throwing bowling balls out like that. That's just wild. You
I
gotta
never
wake up.
thought I would read stories about this ever in my life.
You literally gotta wake up and say, "Oh, niggas got guns, knives." tanks, and bowling balls.
You gotta have a hell of an arm to toss a bowling ball. But what's the pound of the ball? I want to know how many pounds the balls are. Are they 8 pounds? Are they 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15 pound balls?
I need answers.
But this cat in the bedroom already had the bowling ball in the bedroom though. That's what I already ready
So
to
they
go in the bedroom to throw it at somebody.
the Florida got a lot of avid bowlers. Bowling balls going down for the cheap in Florida.
Something's going on with bowling
Something's
ball.
going on.
I,
Something's going on. We got to find out this. We got to get to the bottom of this.
yeah, because I'm not understanding why this is even a thing.
Exactly. Exactly, man. We got to find out. Call my Florida people and see what's up.
Yeah, it's getting warm in Florida too, so it's gonna be even probably worse.
Right.
We're getting close to the season of getting fireworks and stuff, and with that going terribly wrong.
Right.
So we went from gorilla glue to bowling balls.
Yep. Bowling ball's a new weapon, man. New weapon of choice. Not a mace. Not a bow and arrow. Bowling ball.
Hell, I just get out of the way of the motherfucker. If I see it coming my way, I'm scared away of it.
Get you a bowling ball for self defense.
I want to make some in Georgia or Tennessee that I can get one readily I can have in my car. Just that's on lock. Just in case I need it.
Car bowling ball, bedroom bowling ball, a living room bowling ball. Got one you hot in the kitchen, right next to the pots and pans. We'll have one in the garage next to the paint. Get your bowling ball.
Like
Bowling balls in the
have 'em
ceiling.
hidden in the chimney or something when it comes to the not ring the doorbell, one drops down on their head. Boom.
Right. Get your bowling ball.
House protected by bowling balls. They get you a
Exactly.
sign.
Ain't nobody gonna walk up in there. Ain't
House
nobody
protected
walking in
by
your
a
house.
bowling ball. Oh no.
Bowling balls flying around here.
Your dome will go down.
Right.
Your wheel will get split, and with a quickness. What is even the main brand of bowling balls? I don't even know what that
I
is.
don't know. Is it a brand? Do they
Where's
have brand? Ain't is it they got some Nike bowling balls?
yeah? Where's the main bowling ball brand? I don't even know. We ain't do this. I ain't figure this out. Where's the main
What's a
bowling ball?
bowling ball brand? Let me see. I'm about to
Live on the radio here, Neek finds out what bowling ball brands there are to get bowling balls. Tell us, Neek.
let me see. Hold on. Let me hold on. Bowling balls for the low prices, free shipping. Let's see. Bowling
Okay.
balls. Got custom bowl. Oh, here we go. Got some names. Got Storm. Yeah, that makes sense. Storm bowling balls.
Okay.
Got a hammer bowling
That
ball.
makes sense too.
Let's see. You got custom bowling balls. Got AMF, Brunswick, Brunswick, Brunswick bowling balls. 900 global.
Okay.
Let's see. Lane Masters and Legends bowling balls.
Lane Masters. Okay.
You got NFL bowling balls.
So there are options here. So
Yeah.
so they gotta be buying them either at off the internet or they gotta be get it still from the alley. That's my only two options.
I mean, you can either go to the alley where they have some for sale.
But it's Florida. They ain't buying them in Florida. No, it's Florida. They ain't buying them in Florida. They stealing them.
Well, they're stealing them. You never know.
It's Florida. They stealing them, man. They stealing them in Florida.
Stealing.
The state's ran by Ron DeSantis. He's a thief.
Man, it's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just don't. They just got bowling balls just to give like that.
Yeah, I never thought I'd be covering this on the show. Bullets, the brands of bowling balls, but Florida caused it.
Yep, they did.
I never thought I would hear this from the Storm and Hammer bowling balls.
Right. Storm probably the biggest name though. Storm is the biggest name. So
I only know like one bowler, Pete Weber, from watching ESPN on Sundays from back in the day.
So who do you think you are? I am.
P, whatever, whatever his name is, the PBA bowling on ESPN, the insert whatever open at the lanes of whatever.
Yeah, bowling just seems like a weird sport.
This is my thing, Neat. How, how do you get good at bowling? Now, what does that mean? What does it say about you as a person if you're good at bowling? You got to go to practice the lanes every day.
I mean, you get win the NCAA championship for bowling. Get you a good old scholarship for bowling.
I guess you can. I was just like, man, well, how do you end up there?
Hmm. I don't know. Also, bowling shoes are terrible looking.
Yes, I will confess, I stole some bowling shoes for my life.
See,
I did it in Florida, of course, of all places. So it fit in. Did it in Florida. I had some size 13s.
ain't no money in the world to have me steal about some bowling shoes.
I didn't want to pay the fee, Nick. I didn't want to keep paying for the shoe fee, Nick. I was bringing my own, obviously.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's got to be like what white bottoms, right?
But then I got hip. I wear my Timbs to the bowling alley,
Oh, okay.
and I wear bowling shoes. I would bowl in my Timbs.
Okay.
I played them off that way. I ain't been on a bowling date in years. When last time I went to a bowling alley with a chick? I can't remember last time I've been to a bowling alley with a chick. It gotta be like over 15 years or something, maybe. Gotta be. Since TSU days, probably, at the lanes out on Charlotte there. Whatever it's called. Striking Specimen, Striking Spell, whatever it's
Just fucking
called.
for French fry.
And the Cosmic Lights that night. The Cosmic Lights, whatever that crap
The
was.
Friday or the Wednesday.
The Friday, the Cosmic Lights on the Friday.
Oh, okay.
She lived out there on White Circle, right by the Sonic out there on Charlotte, where everybody apartments lived at. So yeah, that's what that is. So yep. Reminiscing, folks. Well, this has been the Boss Report. We informed you about bowling balls, obviously. We gave you some information about bowling balls you needed for just your life. Hammer and Storm and custom bowling balls, AM Mills, and we gave you some brands that give you some bowling balls now.
Storm bowling balls.
Coming to an alley near you. Storm
Uh,
and storm. Florida, we have a hurricane coming, but get your storm bowling balls today to save you from the hurricane. It will set you free. I'm just saying. Storm bowling balls. Florida's trusted bowling ball company. Yeah, something like that. Sponsored by the Hammer. Well, we'll take you in the church and knock your pal staff who steals your woman. Because Jody got your girl and gone. Hammer bowling balls. Get him right and hammer or get him tight.
all right, man. You're making up all these wild ones now.
Hey, I'm doing promos for these people out. Free promos. Y'all should sponsor the show now. Give y'all free promotion. Sponsor the damn show now. I'm just saying. All right, folks. Boss and Neek. Follow him, Natural Man Neek. Boss Man Show. We'll holler y'all next week. We out.
Peace.